So, y'all doing? Been a while since I last streamed. A specific number on that actually is I don't know. Been it does not feel like that. But it's been 2 weeks since I have streamed. So what I'm doing is going to be playing Genshin, and I have been lacking on this game. I'm telling you, lacking. I literally just updated the game. Not really just updated, but like got it up to date. So fun, right? I don't know why I'm here. Like banner, I don't know why, but Raiden's back for 3 days. I have 3,000 now. I don't know. Yato and Raiden back. I don't know why, but I don't know. But I decided to start streaming again today because first thing, I have a 3-day weekend, so I have time to sorry, basically do the Arcon quest. What Arcon quest, you ask? Yeah, yeah. Alan, I don't know then what it's about. I need to do it. So, go. Before I do that, though, I do want to do my commission. Missions are need. I need to go. Yeah, I need to get used back to this game. I played it a little bit yesterday, saying, "Hey, I need to do this." I haven't done anything. Not one event crown. I think I maybe missed a crown or something. I did something that I missed. I don't know. Yes. Going to be streaming again, just maybe for this weekend. I'm telling you guys, it is getting near testing month. Right, yeah, I know it's January, and testing's April, but I do have ACT. I don't know when. I think it's before that. Not sure about. Yeah. All I know is it's... Ooh. It's getting rough for me. So I'm trying my best. I had literally no time to stream at all past 2 weeks. The only time I had free time. No homework, nothing. Nope. Oh yeah. Dying. Oh, I haven't played this game. Oh,
Shine down. Enshroud.
No, at least not on mechanic. I got my rhythm back. Where is my super suit? Where is my super suit? It's been a while though since I've streamed. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. I have been playing games. It's just like not streamed them. I think the past 2 days I've done my commissions. I skipped a day. Like I'm slacking. To the maximum. No. Yeah, it's... I might... What's it called? Actually stream Minecraft. Maybe not. I'll play mine. Also, this is back right now. Fun, right? Right. Oh. Easy one. 3 and I'm done. Yeah. Okay. 2. Yeah, I don't know. My Christmas went well. I hope y'all's did. Mine went very, very well. No, it's very late. I just wanted that things went. Got my stuff. So I mean, I've set it up, but I need a cord that still hasn't came. Or it has come. I'll just get that delayed. Yeah. How is y'all's days been? I do not know. No one's here at the moment. No. I'm not doing face cam. Usually I would, but not right now. I don't feel like it. Okay. I have
Let's dance.
combo back.
There is no escape.
I hear
I
everything.
got it back.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Scatter.
I'll uproot you.
Jesus, Tainari. This is why I like Tainari. Crazy.
One with the forest.
Crazy.
Shine down. Propagate.
Probably one of my best built characters. Raiden, I would say Raiden, Lumine, and Tainari are definitely crazy. Go crazy. Is that it? Meow. Oh, it's the meow, 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 meow. It's the cat quest. I do not know what to expect from this conquest. I have not seen any videos, like spoilers, I would say. Anything. So, I don't know what to expect from it at all. I don't know what it's about. Usually I know what it's about, but I don't know anything about it. Meow, meow, come off. My dogs, cats, the cats. Leave it to. Would you like? Well, spoken to. Or you mean Nico? Talking about na. Problemo. Also, I haven't played Roblox in a while. I get back on that. What was killing me, man? Cat, what are you doing? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, I probably did. I wasn't reading. I was paying attention. They do not matter. Cat, yep, cat quest. Cat quest. Oh, the cat ran away from. Cat in. What's now? Oh, yeah. At that. Ooh, I heard cat. On the cat. Ooh, we got. Oh, it's Leo. Got Rozan and Argus. With the goats over here. Corner.
Thank you for choosing to stay with us. If you require
Wow. Is this a boring quest? I don't know. I haven't touched this game.
Thank you for. Add Astro.
Oh my! I know. What's up, Gold? I'm alive. I know. I've been busy the past weeks. I exist, Gold. I didn't die. I didn't fall off the earth. Hey, howdy. I exist today. Yep. Me. I'm playing this game because I have not touched it in a big while. Amber, get to work. Alrighty, you see this little button right here? You see this little quest? I don't know what it means. What does it want for me? Sanctuary of some word. Okay, up. Blood. Oh, can I just tell? Please tell me I can tell. Haha. What is? Whoa. Ooh. Oh, it's not main characters. I don't care.
Come on,
Oh, never
serious
mind.
suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand?
No.
An essay. That
know,
means facts
let's understand
and
it.
logic.
Understand?
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you?
Didn't you?
The Tataris Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained,
British.
there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
It sounds like an Andrea
Yeah,
argument.
well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that.
Here's
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested.
Yes, you came to me.
We
So
don't find
all
that.
the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization.
Bro, I don't care.
okay.
Why am I interested in this?
Did one of
Go
them
away.
just mention Tatarasuna?
I don't know what that is.
That's all the way in Inazuma.
Is it?
Is it just Paimon, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Everyone here's just going about their business.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Their
really is just
lives.
Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything. Great. Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna...
What you make? Two Paimon. No! No! The long spacebar quest. Please don't tell me it's one of these. Just you click a random dude and then, oh, go to this dude. Okay, spacebar. Oh, okay, well.
All right, if only we knew where to find that
That traveler. Oh,
From
Lord.
what they say
The
about
toilet's
her,
not gonna
this
appear out of
seems
the
like
corner.
kind of thing she'd know about.
Looking for me? That's funny.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
I say I am.
Hey, what's with that face?
Yeah.
Don't believe us?
Don't believe it, I'll just go.
No. Of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your
Actually.
great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Exploits.
This is my first time coming
You
face
know
to face with
exploits?
you
I
and
saved your
your
country,
mysterious
cuz.
silver-haired companion.
Your
You wouldn't
country got
believe my
saved
luck.
by
Out
a
of
dull
force of
sword.
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our
I can see
social
that.
skills are... Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal
Nope,
and
they
been
did.
to many places.
Nope.
Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Don't even know what that is.
Actually, we don't know much about
Yeah,
that place
I don't know what that
either.
is.
In fact, we
Or
only came over here because we
you
heard you
talking-
talking about it and
Where's
wanted to
the
learn more.
exaggeration on that?
I see.
Enough this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge.
He's stupid.
He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's
Is that a
past.
word now?
But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind,
If you
I'd
don't
love to show
mind.
you all my outline for the book I'm writing.
hold on, Sawada. Don't you think
Who
that's a
named
bit of
that
a
kid?
deep dive
Poor
or a
dude.
first read?
Well, fair point. In that
fine.
case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's
Bro.
latest essay draft.
Let me give you
Okay,
some
right, I don't
background.
want- if
But
you-
in
if
the
you're gonna
end,
try to make
he
me read
threw
something, I ain't
into
gonna
a
read it.
Fire to destroy
I ain't
it.
read all that.
And killed his, apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down. The records
Dude.
also mention a
Kab-
kabuki mono.
Yeah, that
This
works.
seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone
Who's a
who
strange
dresses
danger.
funny or acts in an unusual...
That's right. Akaba's teacher has
Stranger
spent quite
danger.
some time researching these events on the ground.
Hmm.
This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without
How
a
do you say
trace.
his name? As
And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned,
Akaba.
things got pretty ugly.
Heck is
So
it?
first this strange person goes missing.
Normal.
Then a murder happens?
Also normal.
Seems kind of
No.
fishy to
It seems like
Paimon.
Inazuma to me.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked
You-
everyone I could think of if they knew anything
Wow!
about what happened back
Look!
then. And wow! Did I
There it
get
is.
lucky?
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just
Did
so
you?
happens
You
that
ain't
a
right,
friend
okay.
of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals
is
did, in
good.
fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
Okay.
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of
Yeah, I'd
Inazuma's
be fine to
smelting
do that.
industry.
If I can go back
The
to
man in
Inazuma, I
charge
would.
was a government
Fun.
official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Everybody in the club go missing. Could it be? I don't know.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this
Why is there so
story
much exaggeration of
That's
this?
right. What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of
Yes.
Inazuma?
He was not one of them.
Oh, the swordsmiths?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ishin.
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff.
Yeah, 'cause we
That makes
saved
things
Kazuha.
easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative
the
of
Kaidahara clan, Kazuha
the last
Kaidahara.
practitioners of Ishin
Ishin
art.
Yes, I know.
Something then
I know
seems to
about
have
it.
happened in the Kaidahara clan,
Uh-huh.
leading to their downfall. I don't know the
not anymore.
details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time,
Uh-huh.
it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Mm-hmm.
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more.
Yes, of course! How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies
Bracing.
and gents, for they are about
Ladies and
to be
gents.
blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears.
Ears will-
I wouldn't blame you, of course.
my
because
ears
in
will
all
explode.
my years as a writer,
Get to the point,
Yeah,
for
good
Pete's
lord.
sake.
according to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Oh, okay.
A puppet?
How do you not know that? Dragon Puppet that lecture Arcon would be ruling it. Couldn't be her. Balladeer, but what's he been doing for him? The Balladeer is he died. I think.
Aha!
Well, we killed him.
Judging by the looks on your
I think.
faces, you do know something after
The
all.
last Archon quest, the main like saving this country thing again. We bodied the dude with Nahida. That's also a fire character. He should be dead. So now he's talking about puppets. I don't know what the crap they talking about puppets. There, Paimon hook. Okay, Lumi, calm down. Calm down.
No, Paimon just meant,
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human
Calm
races
down,
in
Lemmy.
Inazuma are by no means
Calm
uncommon,
down.
spooky.
Good character. No. Oh, yep. I ain't You expect me to read this? Heck no. If there's anything about writing, I'll read it, but I don't care about anything else. I don't see Raiden's name up in here. Nope. I didn't see Raiden. Nope.
Oh, and please read my essay drafted.
If I see Raiden, I'll read it, but that's it. Right, hey, Raiden. There it is. Okay, what? Have it until the good fortune techniques of Inazuma were handed down, and the electro Arcon also knows the Raiden Shogun, using the arts inherited from their Arcon people. What is service? Oh, why does minute? Oh, yeah, it is. Perhaps. Okay. Area. Okay, I did. Okay.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue?
No.
wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think
That's
of.
a voice. I don't know why I like
Whatever
his voice.
information we have now is all that there is to know.
The only voice in this game
is as
I will
much
love
detail
is
as
Zhongli,
ever
but he's
going.
not in the quest
Besides,
anymore
if
because
there
he's
really
old.
was a political power
Sad.
struggle
No
going
more
on
Zhongli.
at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing.
Let me
We
do it.
have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to...
I know.
All right.
Now I gotta go to across the world real quick.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about. Okay, then even if we did know, after all, we kicked his butt and
Yeah.
got him locked up.
Oh, he didn't die?
Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't
But he
it?
died. But he's died. What?
If you
He didn't die?
Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
He's alive. Hey. Hey guys, he's alive.
Did you see that? He literally just went by. Over there.
He's alive. Or is he alive? What are you doing? What is he doing? Go. Shut up, Paimon! Shut up!
Catch up and see.
Go, move. I gotta go. Go, no. Come here, sonny boy. I'm your mother. Well, this character is. I am your mother. Come here, brother. Where are you at? Oh, you going in that heater's place? Oh, Lord. Crazy. For real. Alright, your mother entering. Better not go crazy. What's the Belladere will do? Oh, well, what's he doing? Oh, is he over there? No. What is he doing? Nahida! You. Poopy butt. What are you doing here? Hello, Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon. Nahida! Bad news. Did he escape or...
Sure enough,
Scaramouche!
you're
What are
here.
you doing? You're dead!
Doing in the sanctuary of Sir
What are you doing?
supposed to be locked up?
Yes, you in jail.
I know you must have a lot of
I do.
questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Explain.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free.
Hey,
We made a
see
deal,
that?
and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
He's gonna work for good, not evil. I can't believe.
A deal?
I don't
What
trust
did you
this
expect?
Yeah.
Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can
Scaramouche,
think about.
shut up. Yeah, because guess what? You almost killed another. You almost killed our friend, my boy Tainari. That's my favorite character. I
But
won't
if that's
forgive
the
you for that.
case, why haven't you done it already?
Because you haven't given. I would instantly. As soon as it gives me the option of a red bar, I'm going for it.
Flatter yourself. It was...
Ah.
So if it were up to you, you'd finish the job?
Yes.
Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
I will kill you so fast, Scaramouche. Oh,
well,
slink.
that escalated quickly. Not a good start. But Paimon's worried about you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment.
Don't you dare
You're
try
trying
to
to
drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the ballot.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about the Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru
true.
could make
Still,
him a sitting
give me the
duck,
option, I'm killing him.
depending on how the Fatui...
Gone.
Wait a second.
Unless he's good now.
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Oh, I kind of feel bad now.
Sometimes it's you using them,
Scaramouche, no.
other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between
Don't
each
stress
of the
about.
Harbingers.
Don't. At the start, I don't trust the Fatui. It's the Fatui. Don't trust them.
So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit
Really?
that I'm
On a crying
no-
shame.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility,
Don't
I need to
trust the
have a backup
Fatui.
plan for myself.
Fatui never does stuff right.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear.
Yep.
Don't you? And they're your friends.
Yeah, obviously! Then let's put that discussion to the side. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage
I
to
ain't trusting my
cooperate
fans.
today.
He almost killed my boy Tadari. I can't forgive
All
him.
right. Then I'll do
I'll
what
hold
we
a grudge on
agreed.
this man forever. I don't
Good.
care. He tried to kill my
Go
boy
now,
Tadari.
and keep in touch.
Ain't he did nothing wrong.
Nihira, are you...
He ain't do nothing wrong.
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, yes. As I told you once before.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason.
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twins' details in the Descender category. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since he was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, so the amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Exactly! Or what if...
I understand. But how things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for... If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find,
I think you need it.
then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero.
Paimon's still worried about...
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own
I'm
accord.
telepathic connection.
In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he
That's just a
carries out
stalk.
the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a form. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul. Great. Prepare yourselves.
Alright, going to the tree again. Go.
Wow. It
Tree.
looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
The tree. Oh, Scaramouche.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smart!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on...
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the inner... Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively... I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Good man.
Fine. Let's call it truce.
I
Mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to...
We gotta babysit you.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at...
If there are no further objections, or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Argument. Side-eye, stop it. Even the highlight.
The snark on this
Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Start.
Is this a small sap? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Spider-Man. Alrighty.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Different than what I imagined.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul?
yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close.
Hey, so...
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if anything's possible in here. You can't roll anything.
Okay. Instantly. Ooh. Over here. Wanna know. Oh, go away. Hey, man. Through.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Not touch. I wanna touch. Touch up. I wanna touch up.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Ain't no time to rest in my. Scaramouche.
We're here.
What a huge...
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it.
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all,
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones...
Traveler, Paimon, which... Yes, I've also...
Huh? What the... We could
Oh yeah,
touch
she's
each
never
other
had
inside our
telepathic.
heads?
She's never done that.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all...
Paimon's never tried this before.
Yeah, she's
this
never
is great. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer...
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that perhaps today will be the day that... Well done. Smart in it. So, you made contact with that part of...
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by...
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia.
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki...
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded...
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gese got it right?
I guess.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
Actually,
Of course you do.
So,
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing.
wait! How did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself
really.
and making cordial. Huh?
This light. It looks
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may—
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has—
Is that so?
It's...
Whoa!
Happening. Him right now. Wait.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Miko. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally— The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and—
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least you allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor—
So you say, Escher.
My good sir.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, none of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun.
Narukami?
This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor—
You're well informed.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new— I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility.
Judging from the look in your eyes—
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Got a knife.
Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from.
You.
It. Oh.
You're a little smarter. I thought I'd disguise myself. It's a long journey. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
If you kill me,
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
whoever you're working for won't get away with this.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui
You're the.
harbinger,
Go away!
the doctor.
Go away!
Fatui?
Just to create a minor inconvenience.
That's
Go
it.
away.
That's
No
why
one
you...
likes.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled. My device functions. It is easier
wait.
for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent...
He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people.
I like the
What
doctor.
a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall
I'll
redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa. Already dead. What a pity.
Yeah, hello, doctor.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
Voice actor. Yay.
I'd like
I hate
to
him.
introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
I like the doctor's feet. Everything else sucks. Garamushka. Oh, by the way, they're talking about the puppet as him. I like it. Garamushka.
Hey,
Dottore.
Where's it? Oh, look.
Good.
was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his...
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space. He looks...
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed...
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Tottori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright?
That
That's
grin.
a scary
Yeah,
expression.
that grin.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
I'll be right now. You're fine now. Now you know. Beforehand though, I was questioning, but you're fine now.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Oh, dang it.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to
Stupid ether.
confirm it.
Man,
Irminsul does not
suspicious
keep
at all times.
records on the Descendants.
Ain't gonna find them, man, until like
Anyone who
freaking
comes from beyond this world is not counted
What's
as
it
part of
called?
Teyvat.
after
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Paulita. Yep. Expect.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well,
Huh?
the reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, give me your hand.
Oh no! I mean, go ahead. I mean, go do it. My hand. Oh, what?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Yep.
No.
brainwash me.
I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, so tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
No, sir.
Done.
Huh? What the?
Nothing. I was just thinking. So long. I suggest you get your.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up!
Did he say not to go far?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
We will probably, honestly.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki those who died in Tatarasuna because of me, deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone.
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared.
He's trying to die. Which is not gonna help. Just the annoyed look on my face. Just like, really?
Oh no.
And that man's gone.
Oh,
Oh,
can you hear
Nahida.
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It was the Balladeer's fault.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or
Where the heck did he go?
don't be. It's not your fault. We're running out of time. Follow my lead.
Follow your lead. Wow. Didn't follow your lead. Alright. Oh Lord. Okay, go. Okay, what does it want? What do you want? Whoever you are, I don't care. Check on who is depressed. Alright, hold on. Quick side quest. One moment. One momento. Bros, side quest. I hate this game sometimes. Side quest. B1, who is depressed? Who? Oh, Nahida. Okay, that's right.
Are you feeling any?
Yes. Now that I think about it,
I
I know
know,
where
this
that
is where
was.
they're making a weird,
At the
like,
same time,
association.
I
Kinda
feel
weird.
as if otherwise, once I can
I
start
don't care.
actually,
Sorry.
you two are advent.
Yeah, even if you can't.
Yeah.
All right, go
Ahem.
Oh, this is not Arcon. This is not the Arcon quest. We don't care.
I just finished anyway.
Or Nahida.
Oh, there's no need to.
No need to stand on serum. I wanted to use.
Huh.
There you go. Okay. Oh no. Alright, is there any. Hold on. Before I start, where is Cook? Tasty chop suey. Where's it at? Chop suey. I know. Chop suey. Tasty chop suey. Alright, how do I cook? 1, 2. Then. Soup. Omelette rice. And then I don't think we're gonna be doing any fighting, but before I do that, let's just get everything ready while I'm at it. No. Hold on. Strength. Actually, yeah. Cook Tahoe. Be fine for now. Okay. On. Raisu. Alright, talk to Nahida. Nahida. I can't wait for Fontaine, honestly. Seems fun. I don't really have any Hydro, or I mean, I have this Hydro character, but I'm gonna have a Hydro character. Like, good. I have a 2 good Dendro. A really good Dendro, really good Electro. I want to get a really good Fire. How comes back on? Nahida. Where you at? I'm hiding in the bushes. Hiding in the bushes.
We're out! And we're at,
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and I'm sorry, but this...
an emergency?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may...
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened.
I don't care. I'll just sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. This was actually so cool to me that only character that actually remembers Greater Lord Rukudavada, her. It's so cool because basically what happened is when we killed Finn Balladeer, or they took him down. The doctor and Nahida, the doctor's dude, had a little discussion, but their deal was to erase everybody's memory of Greater Lord Rukudavada, which is Nahida. Just Greater Lord Rukudavada is Nahida, but grown up. But she used so much power to save something that she's now Midget Man. Never played this game. This game's fire. I love this game. Top 2. Best game. But yeah, she's the only one that remembers. Also, why the crap is the Balladeer trying to change the past? The man cannot operate his mind correctly. Party girl.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all
He's
the
cool. I
water
like
in
him. Yeah,
this
he's.
thing.
I've heard
Even
he's
if
all right
there to
after this
see it,
quest. That's the only
Paimon
thing I've
would
heard
sure
about
as
him.
heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this?
I don't know. You always
Paimon
worry.
can't help
Worry,
but
worry.
feel scared about what he might do.
What's he gonna do?
Paimon's so
Maybe he wants to erase himself from his. That's what it sounded like. Nice, Eugene.
Sorry. Paimon acts but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable.
Probably.
Is that really possible in Ermin's?
Probably, honestly.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to...
Explode.
Paimon's head! There's
I
no
wouldn't.
way
I
he'll
don't care if you
actually
explode. Just
succeed,
explode.
Right?
Hit the explode button. Indeed. Many people. Affect it again. Worst case scenario. Affect everyone. What that? Oh lord.
There's nothing we
No,
can
not
do about it
Kazuha.
at this
Kazuha's
point.
my boy.
Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
Sleep.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Paimon's still so worried.
I would.
Paimon won't. So, how about
Pasty chop
list our
suey.
favorite foods?
Yeah.
Paimon will start. First dish.
Nasty.
What's
Where is?
that grilled fish?
Eh.
Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers.
Not bad.
Tea break pancakes.
Sounds good.
Cream stew.
No.
Sauteed matsutake.
Oh.
And Dragon chili chicken.
Where
almond tofu,
is
satisfying
my
salad.
Pasty chop suey?
Oh, also a
Uh-huh, very good, very good, very good.
Shrimp balls,
Yeah,
triple
uh-huh,
layered
uh-huh.
consomme, lotus seed and burnt
Ooh,
egg
yep.
soup,
That's good. Oh, please tell me she passed out. I will laugh my butt off. What's happening? Ooh. Oh, don't tell me she. Paste. My bad.
Paimon was, talking?
She went on a. We were getting so worried about the situation,
I
they just
can't
started
remember what she
listing
was
foods.
talking about. The Balladeer?
Straight foods.
Is that a food too?
Oh my god. I retire from this. Ah, boy, Scaramouche, bruv. What are you doing? Oh my god. Why did he pull that off? Of course he did. It's the freaking tree. He went inside the tree. What do you think?
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers.
Oh my god.
Was it something Paimon? So, the Balladeer.
Gosh, darn it, Scaramouche. Why you have to make things difficult? Come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we
Back to
going,
music.
huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Over there first. Scaramouche! What are you doing? Stop erasing memory. Kazuha, where you at? Kazuha, my boy, where you at? Don't disappear. There's 2 people I like in this world. Kazuha, yes, and Ari. And what's funny, they're best friends. And Sino. Sino's VA, I know. Still. Where you at? And don't make. And the samurai dog. No, samurai dog has to live. There's too many. There's no. Samurai dog has to live.
We made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh,
it's
why?
been a while.
Oh, pardon me. I'd like to ask you a question.
Of course.
Yes,
Go
yes, yes,
ahead.
go ahead. What the Riding Goku?
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty
Yep.
Shok.
Look at this.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, but fortunately, Kaedehara
He's
Kazuha
alive.
recently returned to Inazuma and
He's
took
alive.
up the
Guys,
mantle. If
he's
my
alive.
memory serves me right, you yourself.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Good.
Paimon remembers
Guys,
we learned a bit
he's
about
alive.
the decline of the Raiden Gokuden that...
In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right. There is no harm in telling you.
Dog.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage.
Vengeful? What?
I read this
400
on.
years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and oversee, knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastation in his heart. The whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun, powerless and destitute. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, but when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an... That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
Chain. So. Okay. Oh, there's. So he's still dead.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha?
Kazuha.
Why, yes.
Dead. But he still exists, and he's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem bad as I feared. But. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit. On to the next stop. Oop.
What? How did he do this? Nashiro, dog samurai, you have to be alive. This is the most important thing ever. You have to be alive. Okay, it's not where we read it. Wait, this is Ayato. Ayato and Ayaka. They should be alive, but nothing should change. Chilling, right?
We're here!
Traveler! It's been a while.
Oh.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato,
Are they out on...
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meet.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Yeah, we'll take
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it.
We'll be heading in then.
my best friend. My best. Hey, Grandma.
Hello, dears. Is there something? Of course, traveler. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kami. As for the commissioner himself, well, you know.
So pretty much business as usual.
Very much.
Wait. So, yeah. You're the lady of the house. So no changes. So why can't Paimon remember? But how did he do it so quickly, also? Because you saw what happened. She faded away after listening. They turned. I'm still present. And one balladeer. What's like? What have we been doing this whole time? Yep, there's different.
Well, got any more questions?
Oh no.
You're very welcome. In fact,
Way too
Miss
busy right now.
Kamisato talks about you all
Hey,
the
yo!
time. She seems so thrilled, I must say. Many
I'm flattered.
things in Inazuma. Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always
Toma,
joins
Toma.
him. I always find myself at my most relaxed. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most. They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone.
Hey.
The way one would talk about dear old friends
Ah, yes.
around. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as
Kamisato.
well. Whenever the whole family gets
gang.
together, and it's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy. So, in the future, if you ever
again. Thank
do
you.
have the time, wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for...
Of course.
Oh my god!
Goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
All right, then.
So,
Oh, are you two leaving?
Yep. Everything's taken.
Very well.
that was.
Safe.
Bye. So. What the? This is confusing me. Get it. Oh. Get it. How could. What did. What? Ow. Pull that off. No way you can pull that off. And literally, like. Oh, Xavier! What up, Xavier?
Well, here we are.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler in Paimon?
What's up, Xavier? My boy.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
Xavier?
I was in the general area, and
Where ya?
now I'm in this
Specific area.
There, that's me. So what about
That's
you two?
me.
We
Love
have some
Xavier.
questions and thought you might be able to help.
How much about the towers?
Certainly do.
Hey.
I've researched the furnace
Yep.
here in some depth.
Yeah, I helped you save it.
If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Well, do you understand the history?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake. Not only that, but I've met people in
Go
Inazuma
on, I'm
who's...
listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting
But did it
operations
change,
in the
though?
nation. Goes back around...
That did change.
Couple? When?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact,
Fun fact.
I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work
He's
on it
Fontaine.
either.
I love Fontaine
There was a
people.
guy
They're
back
cool.
then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes...
But yeah.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatar?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for it.
We are.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for
Pretty much.
historical knowledge?
Pretty much. Okay, that's one question.
Sure.
Sure. Go ahead.
A kabuki mono. I do know the word. Inazuman for those
Pretty much.
eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort
Just
of
to the
person
nines.
I'd like to meet.
I love
actually.
Xavier.
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure.
We need more of
nor
him.
have I
We need
come
more of
across anything
Xavier.
to do with a kabuki mono where Tatara Suna is concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, like. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course.
Don't mention it.
We're leaving?
Oh, you're most welcome.
More than happy to help. Thank you, Xavier.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Safe travels.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking
I'm gonna
for.
go back and see this real quick.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Keep your smile, Spino Crocodile.
Spino Crocodile?
I'll always be there for you.
What the word? Thank you, bye bye.
Hey, don't mention. All right, let's.
Spino Crocodile? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Let's
You know what?
dance.
You know what? You know what?
Scatter.
You know what? You know what?
Let's nip that in the
You know what?
butt.
You know what? I need some action.
My tail's steady, steady.
My health. It gone to shreds. Why did it die so quickly? And this is where y'all die.
Torn to oblivion.
43,000. Yeah.
There is no escape.
Alright, I had my action. Alright, there we go. I had to get it out. It was annoying me. I had like 4 ults just sitting there. Alrighty. So he's just like, no one knows him anymore except me. Again, there's 2 people that know, like, they're like this. Why? Why did he want to erase himself? I don't get it. His deal. Nahito, remember. Oh my god.
Hey, it's them.
Hey, wait. So you remember us. Okay.
Akaba, Sawada.
Actually, that's a good question. Let's ask him.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love...
We have time. What do you want to talk?
The same topic we discussed last...
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh?
Yes, this time. Perfect. These 2 have researched on. Yeah. Let's see what they have to say. Perfect. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh?
Wait. Wait. Very many of these rumors revolve around the yokai, who are so very characteristic of Inazuma's folk histories. A small portion, however, repeated mentions of outsiders. Foreign mechanic once visited her. Often wondering. Judging from the air, it was not uncommon. Niwa, Miyazama, and Spear. Long have I dwelled. Seems the rest of this paper.
I presume you'll want to read my.
Yours was good from his hands. Upside comp. Head that summer play. I ate an apple. Very nice gold. So, like, it got changed. I think it changed. Yep, another effective term. Yeah, everything. Yeah, that's not how it went.
Well, what do you think?
Masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more?
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow, so many.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Ugh. So there's no.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us.
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you find out any.
Will do.
Yeah, we need. What? Okay, so it got changed. Nahida, you're the big one. What has changed? I don't. Anything. Anything changed? Does she remember?
Nahida, we're here.
Traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended.
The Balladeer?
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
You look troubled.
I am the... Gosh darn it.
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. With a heavy heart, you piece back together the story that was broken, scattered. There was once named the Balladeer, created by the Electro Arcon. He was a puppet who lived. Through a series of events in Antaratsuna, Balladeer, thinking he had thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world. No trust for humans, and only loathing for the gods, bore his grudge for ruined strength, then returned. Revenge. Tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis and ended up losing. Finally, he returned Irmin's soul and learned the truth behind it. Knowing now that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable and attempted to.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer,
But how?
As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember. Nevertheless, it does make sense.
So, you believe this person really existed?
You did.
And we just don't remember him because...
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is the traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten...
Everyone's having a hard time understanding this balladeer.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if the story makes sense, the balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this.
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything she has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection.
Tucked away in a corner.
You should take a look.
Okay. Surprisingly for me. A fairy.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story...
Hold on. So this record survived from...
Past?
Past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But changing the information in Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance.
That's incredible!
And sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information, but if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she told us. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, You are the cleverest among us.
Among
Surely
Us!
you
Sorry.
can help us find a way to solve this. The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer's story to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams. And then
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one. Paimon has no memory of him at all.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth, and when you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we...
Good idea. Paimon, what?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer...
complete waste of money.
I'll protect us.
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've got all kinds. Boys anyway.
I've got great food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. What is it? Have you... Why'd you jump up all...
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Look, if you're gonna help...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's...
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep... I don't want to take advantage, so...
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on...
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about.
Leave it to me. I'll find...
Stop. I'm gonna level with you. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander...
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay up.
Shoots is the best stall in the whole business.
Did he like? Why is he blue? Why is he nice? Why is he here? Why is he? Why is he blue? Why is he blue? Purple, now he blue. Nice Scaramouche? Confirmed? Nice Scaramouche? Nice Scaramouche. Nice Scaramouche. Okay. Nice Scaramouche.
Yeah, this'll do.
Under. Nice one. Nice Scaramouche.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what do we... Oh, alright.
This should be enough.
He's just a human being.
Guess
He's
I
a
should
perfect
wash them
human
before
being.
I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He's got the so he does have it. Wow.
He spotted us.
Does have.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Complicated.
Are you
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for...
Love it.
a puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down...
Somewhere I want to take.
Okay, but please let me...
Are you really working for that guy? He said...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
That's oddly nice of you.
Very oddly nice.
Let me take these
Scaramouche.
back. Then I'll come with
He's
you.
supposed to be
okay?
thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. That's the little sentence I've made
Then
for him.
let's
But
return
like,
to the city.
no, he's nice. Don't sing. Don't rhyme. No, nothing for a nice Scaramouche. Nothing for a nice Scaramouche. Oh, it's thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Now it's just nice. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird seeing his face and then I've always seen that man's face in something stupid, evil. Every time. He'll be my new friends. He's my new friend. Like blue Scaramouche. Old Scaramouche. Scaramouche. No, his name's Water. Scaramouche still.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not.
But I don't...
Okay. Still the...
No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years.
Thank you. All right, done.
Sorry for the dogs. So in his actual past, was actually his past was him getting betrayed, but he was nice before. He was helping people out. But what just all happened times, but in worse. Guessing he went back to he didn't brace himself braced everything basically still riding Shogun's puppet in it, but he's free. Does that make any? That's what. That's basically he just back to where he. Had, I think. Yeah, that seems. Studying over there.
What's wrong?
Adam.
Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for this.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So...
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant.
Okay, I have to ask. Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the... If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no... but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous, you nearly died because of what other people did. And you drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most
No.
likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but...
If we were enemies, why are you...
This is so frustrating! This guy's he's got so much to answer for, but...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them for my...
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no name.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him?
Don't worry. Whatever danger...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise...
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Babysitting room. Him.
No matter what lies ahead,
why is there a fight? Why do I have to fight? Why do I? What's happening?
this looks like Ina's...
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information. These memories will show you the...
Sounds like an immersive experience.
you don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well...
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your balladeer...
Is that because this...
You could see...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. No, there's no way. There's... You're awake. What? Huh?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted...
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events,
Let me get you out of here.
during the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, as the second in command at Tatarasuna, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where...
I was abandoned, like you.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad, he kept coughing.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, after his mother died, the child stayed in their... After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will.
Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Terminate! Let's dance! Come on! We can do it!
You can't run! Miscalculated.
This place is dark.
Wow.
Paimon knows this place.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered
such a creepy atmosphere.
Great, it was bad.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
Yeah, this is
wow.
gonna be...
You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison.
What a sharp... Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about...
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire. Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now.
The plot does not end here. There is more.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Shine down! Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us. Oh.
Can't see?
Just once more. Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able... Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other. and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche.
Scaramouche.
The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that—
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experience. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you wanted to—
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since, but then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will— You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright?
He's alive though. He's right there, but he's operating Scaramouche. Gold blade,
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Yo! Now that's sick. We're gonna fight him. Oh, yes!
Trying my patience. Have you got any more stupid questions? Feeble human! Swollen fury! At my command, you shall fall! Follow me. Insignificant pest! The wind rises. Search for it. You dare to gaze upon me? Churn! Behold! My endless cycle begins! Too slow. Swollen fury! Feeble human!
Woo! Okay, that hurt. That hurt. La 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 la. Oh, come on, go, come on, come on, come on, come on! Like that. Yes, thank you.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Gotta move! Back.
There's the tone of voice again. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Which is bad.
This dream has served its purpose.
It's nicer to get emotional.
Come on. Let's continue.
Okay. Be myself. But not I. Oh, I get it. Okay, the me, myself, and I thing. Probably. Me, myself, and I. That was in its best before when it. Almost died there.
Welcome back, traveler.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people. And they might not even remember.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Attacked.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see it changing the world, Changing the past, changing what you were looking for, is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the—
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so—
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing— Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd—
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over— But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again— Oh right, I almost forgot. You're sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before, and I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Oh, it's making it sound like I'm...
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be— I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important—
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Alright.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because Paimon still
Then I hope we don't see much—
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name—
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're at—
Have you got anything?
Wait, what? You can attain the Apollinia stroke from the Conquest interlude and also change the Aeron Drift Wanderer's Nemo's name. Please note that some of these names cannot be utilized. Once you rename this character, some interface game going forward is chosen. There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with travelers. Please ensure the follow. May strict you. At the same time, you're welcome to use it. What should we name him? Oh, Oh, Lord. Hold up. I didn't know this was gonna happen. What? What? Hmm. I know, just the thing. Yep. Right. Yep.
I have no need for these names anymore.
No.
Okay.
I like that name. No. That name's good.
Have you got any?
No. I like that name. No, I'm doing that name. I like that name. Can I not do that?
I have no need for these names anymore.
What?
Okay.
Wait, I can't. What? What? Come on. That's not fair. Hate you. uh. This is a hard decision. Won't let me. What's I don't know. This is a hard decision. Let me think about this. I'm gonna take my time on this. No, I need a perfect name that I won't be like, ah. I don't know why it won't let me. But that was my. That was I. Like the. What are you? Oh no, there's nothing that. make it. Aggravate. What do I name you? Come to mom. I want to make it Japanese. I will.
Are you sure? Oh, all right.
Perfect.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing
Okay,
me.
call meaning winding wind. You don't know what's gonna happen. Going to go.
Take your time.
Okay, yeah.
I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
Like it.
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean
Just
the
got a
Futuria?
Just come on.
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You
Good
still
naming
need
people.
some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
I'm a Kage.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, so we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone...
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi the Dark Cloud. Then, one night, as an old all these expressions, life is a...
Okay, that is a real...
The sky will reveal everything to us.
Okay. God, winding. I like it. Because we don't know what's gonna happen. The puppet. Winding. I like it. It's so perfect. I knew I would come up. I wanted his... I don't know why it wouldn't let me. No need. You know they blocked that out. Like... There's a different way of putting Scaramouche and Wander. I kind of wanted to keep them the same. Made my own. Not mean exactly that, because there is ooh after it. Mikage.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rush. Wow! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused.
This?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
What?
The voice has disappeared.
No.
And who the heck was that? And what were they doing? Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on. Feels wrong just leaving it there.
Oh. Guidance. Crazy. This is how, by the way, this is how to. This is how you change a name. Keep it, because I like Mikage. Ow. So, I gotta do research real quick. I need to know one thing. So y'all, wanna do some research with me? Wanna do some research? Display capture. Why is it not working? No. Can you see my tabs? I don't know. Me. Okay. So, I need to do some research. Basically, I'm confused about it.
But when you wanted to leave by some
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles.
Does not change easily.
The arrogation of man.
Hearts can.
It is her! Oh my god! That's the sustainer of heaven.
Mankind ends now.
Only that
Vengeance. Go.
Mankind.
Look at the face.
The arrogation of man.
Did someone break it well?
This.
Mankind
I
ends
know
now.
why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Hey, I think that is her.
Unfortunately, the
Unless it's someone. It has to be. Well, cool. Cool. Best of. Mush. Very nice. Good too. I hope you enjoyed. Flip up. Make myself. Enjoyed the quest. 3 days. Update comes out. Hopefully, it is. Enjoyed. Good evening or night, whenever you see. Good evening. Y'all later. Ciao.